had 4 ideas of characters, and we had 4 different points of view.
The only 2 choices for women, witch and sexy kitten.
Oh, you just said a mouthful there, sister.
There was this very strong female ensemble.
They were all really smart. They were all really complicated. Michael wrote them so well because he created really different women.
One of a kind, filled with fire.
And a little too much.
Exactly. Those 4 characters, I have always believed, make up one complete woman.
And then to see these kind of fiery actresses play them.
I was waiting for the right time.
There is no right time to tell me that you ruined my marriage.
They've brought such honesty to their parts. They show up and I can feel that they mean what they say. It's the real deal.
We got to create our own world. And the fact that we have our connection is just a miracle.
Why are you reading this?
It's research for my new book.
Oh. What's it about?
Love. I used to write about finding love. Now I want to write about what happens after you found it.
Carrie was always this explorer, and she was a New Yorker. She has this cynicism, but she still wants to believe in romance and doesn't want to let that idea die.
I really love the idea of that woman, that life, New York City at that time.
Your new number, area code 347.
Oh, 347? Oh, no. No, I'm a 917 gal. Always have been. I'm so unlike her, but I love playing that character.
When I heard they got Sarah Jessica, I was like, oh, this is excellent because she's so smart and she's so different and she's so funny and light. I was just thrilled.
Sarah Jessica Parker is a rare treat for a writer. She's got a range that's everything from casual to apocalyptic.
You want to do that? Move that curtain for a second, just for the
Deep well of emotion. In the movie, I wrote things and then she really came with it.
I am the reason that he did not get out of that car.
And as a producer, she knows the business inside and out. She knows every angle of a camera.
My eyeline would be right here, which depends where camera's going to be.
The first person I present the movie or each season of the show to is Sarah Jessica. She's got great taste, and she's a good audience. And then on the set, she's the leader.
The last line is, whoever wrote that must have interrupted.
She's not a diva, she's a worker. She shows up, she's there for the other actors.
By the time we're telling the story of the movie, Carrie's much more of an adult. She's experiencing New York City in a different way. Just go ahead and feel what I want you to feel. Jealous of me living in this gorgeous penthouse in Manhattan.
Carrie and Big are in a very happy relationship.
The movie is centered around their evolution.
Did you want to get married?
Why? What, do you want to get married?
For me, with Sarah, it's always felt like an improv in a sense, even though it's carefully scripted. I love our scenes together because it always feels in the moment, and it always feels like anything could happen.
Oh, honey, you finally got Botox.
No, I did not get Botox.
Samantha Jones is a flame that is burning bright. Insatiable appetite for fun, and she's quite infectious to be around. Mexico? Here we come. And there is no judgment ever. From Samantha. Also underneath that, there's an incredible vulnerability.
Samantha is a real throwback to this sort of 1970s free love, free-spirited character, and she's held on to that.
She's the one who represents knocking down walls in a big way. Everything about her is big, from her clothing choices to her statements.
My sex on a stick next door neighbor. I can't stop looking at him.
She's completely professional. I mean, especially for some of the stuff we're having to do. I mean, the sexual comedy.
My gift is a little bit more oral.
She's so good and made me at ease.
Kim did a lot of the sex for us, and she was so open and free and silly about it. It made all the sex clean. Kim is great. She really understands Samantha, and sometimes she says, make sure I have the scenes a couple of days early because I want to put it through the Samantha-sizer.
Her ability to be this bold, powerful presence on screen changed all of us.
And a lot of women think, I wish I could be Samantha, or I secretly am Samantha.
When Samantha was diagnosed with cancer, so many women reached out to me and say, you got me through that. And when you've touched someone in such a personal nature, that I am most proud of. God, I miss New York.
In the movie, Samantha's bloody moved.
Hey, Hollywood!
Samantha and Smith have followed his career to Los Angeles and are very successful.
Samantha likes Los Angeles but not for too long. She misses New York.
You run off to New York every chance you get.
Not every chance I get, only for the A-list things.
She has her girlfriends, her family's there, and her identity is more there.
We decided to get married.
Charlotte represents the much more demure extreme. Charlotte really wants to believe in true love.
After every breakup, I secretly thought, nope, they belong together.
And for the writing point of view, Charlotte, to have a character who thought she knew exactly what she wanted and then give it to her in a big, huge dysfunction, she's a very important character, Charlotte, because she's the one who basically says, be careful about the fairy tale.
Take two, Mark.
No, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to waste tears on you.
I cursed the day you were born! She made Charlotte not at all what I expected. Not so surfacey as it was intentionally written. She was kind of tender and heartbreaking, and I think that has a lot to do with Kristen.
Charlotte is really pretty happy in the movie. Charlotte is still married to Harry. They did, in fact, get their Chinese daughter, Lily. Hi!
Mommy's home.
She's getting a lot of what she wanted, even kind of almost by mistake.
Harry, I'm pregnant.
She gets pregnant, which is such a huge reward. So I'm happy about that.
Carousel, action!
Working with somebody who knows exactly what she's doing with her character, it was a real natural, easy fit.
You're here,
Yes?
and Lauren is going to be moving stuff like it's too much for you, and then Mary's going to come in with a bunch of flowers. I love Kristen's journey with Charlotte, and I love working with her.
How often do you guys have sex?
Miranda, please.
What? She's 3. She doesn't know what it means. I'm 41, and I still don't know what it means.
Then there's Miranda, who decided, I'm just going to put everything into my career and not make men the most important thing in my life.
You have Wi-Fi? Thanks. I loved Miranda right away. I mean, she's softened some over the years. I think her marriage and becoming a mother have given her a little more faith in the world, but I think her first impulse always is not to trust.
Cynthia's fierce, biting strength as an actress.
Do not follow me.
You need iron. You need to have someone who shoots their mouth off and is wrong.
You two are crazy to get married. Marriage ruins everything.
Miranda's voice is really strong.
Cynthia has brought so much humanity to another, intentionally archetypal role.
She is an unbelievingly giving actor. She's always there.
Action. When we pick up, Miranda and Steve are still married with one child.
She's a working mother. She's extended in 5 different directions. So what? It's my fault? I let the sex go out of my marriage? I deserve what I got? Thanks for understanding. She's a little stuck. Maybe I should wear this and a briefcase and go as myself.
So let's just do that by the numbers again this time. Just everybody by the numbers.
To have us all get to come together, it's just crazy. Sometimes I look around everyone, I just can't believe it.
Here it is.
We have some new additions.
So you're from St. Louis?
Louise from St. Louis.
I knew that I wanted Carrie to be asked questions.
Do you miss him?
Every day.
We needed Louise.
And you just move it around.
So we got Jennifer Hudson.
And she was amazing.
Louise is a young 22-year-old girl who moves to New York to find love. Love is the thing, Yeah. And I'm bringing it to me all day long. Louise is very similar to me. She's a fashion girl. She loves fashion. I love fashion as well. I see a lot of myself in her.
Maybe you're only allotted a certain amount of tears per man, and I use mine up.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Carrie and Louise have something in common, and that's being in love, losing love. They hold each other up. To meet the cast, I was like, oh my God, there go Miranda, there's Charlotte, there's Carrie. I'm learning in the school of the greats.
On a film set, it is a family of sorts. And you come together and you have this hard job and you work long hours.
Let's go.
I looked around and there's all these people that I have done scenes with for over a decade, and here we are again, and I thought,